Graduates and invited guests, the academic procession is about to enter the hall. We will be singing the national anthem. The words are on page 8 of the program. I invite you now to stand for the academic procession and remain standing for the national anthem. Thank you.
I, David Hill, Deputy Chancellor of the University of Adelaide, declare open this congregation convened for the purposes of presenting degrees. Distinguished guests, parents, relatives, friends, and especially our graduates today, welcome to this graduation ceremony. We acknowledge the Kaurna people, past and present, the original custodians of the Adelaide Plains upon which the beautiful campuses of the University of Adelaide are built. And we acknowledge the Kaurna people's ongoing spiritual connection to this land. Well, it's a pleasant day out there, but it's one in which, yet again, we've seen a remarkable event occur, an earthquake in Melbourne. And I think it does us well, doesn't it, really, to pause and reflect on how privileged we actually are to be able to do this today. In a world where many still can't do this because of the virus, and we think at the moment of our colleagues, our friends and family members in Melbourne. Graduates, your graduation is an event in which you can take great pride. It's also a source of great pride and satisfaction for all of us who are members of the community of the University of Adelaide. It's an opportunity really for you to reflect on the past, the present and the future. And our great hope is that the knowledge, the skills and the learning that you've acquired at this institution will stand you in very good stead in your working lives, your careers, but most importantly, in your life. Now, it's my great privilege to introduce this morning the orator for today's graduation ceremony. And our orator today is Miss Jennifer Lynch. Jennifer is the Executive General Manager of the McLaren Vale Grape, Wine and Tourism Association, which has probably had quite a busy and disrupted time with the wine industry and tourism. It's the peak industry body for 550 businesses, representing income of $500 million, very important to this state. And the industry body represents all the grape growers, the winemakers and the tourism providers in that beautiful region that we can be very proud of here in South Australia. Now, we all know the importance at the moment of a focus on climate and sustainability, and one of Jennifer's great activities that she's been involved with and co-leading, in fact, is the Sustainable Wine Growing Australia initiative, which is all about sustainable growing of grapes to make the wine that we all enjoy. And so that's a very excellent initiative that Jennifer has been championing. Jennifer has a Bachelor of Marketing and Business in Wine from this university. She's a graduate of the Australian Institute of Company Directors. I'm led to believe you should never refer to a woman's age, but I'm going to do that indirectly because she was bestowed the honour of being one of the top 40 under 40 here in South Australia. So it really is a real honour and privilege to be able to invite Jennifer to speak to us today. Thank you, Jennifer.
My goodness, thank you very much, Deputy Chancellor, for that very generous introduction. Good afternoon, everyone. I too wish to acknowledge the Kaurna peoples as the traditional custodians of the land upon which we meet today, and I certainly pay my respects to their elders past and present. I also wish to acknowledge and thank Deputy Chancellor Mr David Hill, Vice-Chancellor and President Professor Peter Hoy, as well as acknowledge our distinguished guests, members of staff, and certainly you, the graduates. It's my absolute pleasure to stand with you this afternoon. Thank you very much for the kind invitation to speak. I'm humbled and, as a graduate of the University of Adelaide, very proud. Graduates, today is all about you. The culmination of your determination, your curiosity, your plasticity, and not to mention your adaptability and flexibility, certainly given the last 18 months, which has been tried and tested inside out and back to front due to a set of very remarkable global circumstances, forcing the complete redesign of the way in which we live, the way in which we work, and certainly the way in which we've learnt. However, graduates, tomorrow and your future successes will not just be all about you. Success is never a solo achievement. Career success requires more than just qualifications, the opportunity to attend an exceptional university, and job experience. It requires all of this and a fundamental regard for humanity and being human. That is leadership. Choosing to listen, seeking to understand, respect, empathy, honest self-awareness, continuous improvement, and the ability to consider your own behaviours and areas for growth before assessing others. You do not have to be an executive nor a politician to be a leader. Leadership can and does begin with you every single day. All of my qualifications and roles to date have absolutely enabled me to learn and build my theoretical and practical knowledges in order to now manage a business that represents more than $500 million to South Australia's economy. I am qualified to manage a business, and I am practiced in managing a business. Ultimately, whilst leadership can and is taught, and I can and do lead a business, leadership is a behavioural trait and a value that is experienced and felt. All of us, I hope, have absolutely experienced and felt moments of great leadership, both professionally and personally, where we've felt valued and valuable. Valuing oneself is absolutely important and certainly gratifying, but valuing and acknowledging others creates community. All of my professional experiences to date of varying seniority and responsibility as both the manager and the managee have shown me that one of the most valued motivators in the workplace is not the salary or the car park, it's taking the time to say thanks. Workplaces are gloriously made up of groups of individuals from highly diverse backgrounds and life experiences to date. Age and ethnicity, gender and sexual identity, religious identity and varying belief systems, languages and cultures, mental and differing physical abilities. However, saying thank you is universally valuing and valued. A thank you is impactful and meaningful, perhaps more than we may realise, especially given the last 18 months. Professionally, say thank you for someone's efforts and outputs, even if it wasn't quite the desired outcome. Say thank you for great attitude and accountability, or say thank you just because you admire a colleague that has the ability to make others in their network smile. Saying thank you is universal, not just as a word, but as a leadership behaviour that acknowledges that success is and should always be shared. As you graduate today and are acknowledged for your incredible efforts and determination, please do remember that your success today and your successes in the future are with and will be thanks to those around you. So there are 2 actions I encourage you to adopt today. Firstly, I would like you to stop, say thank you to those that have supported you, that have enabled you, and who have taken the time to join you here. And secondly, I encourage you to adopt making the gesture of thanks and acknowledgement a part of your behaviour as a leader every day from tomorrow. Congratulations once again, graduates, and thank you.
On behalf of the graduates and their families attending today's ceremony, I would like to thank Ms. Jennifer Lynch for her stimulating and inspiring speech. We are honoured that you have taken the time to join us on this special day to share with us your thoughts and experiences. Your words of encouragement and advice are greatly appreciated. They remind us that education places upon us an enduring responsibility to make the best use of our talents and to contribute to the betterment of society in whatever way we can. Please join me in once again thanking Ms. Jennifer Lynch.
I will now receive the candidates for degrees. I call upon the Vice-Chancellor and President.
Deputy Chancellor. Deputy Chancellor, I, Professor Peter Hoy, AC, Vice-Chancellor and President of the University of Adelaide, certify to you and the whole university that the graduates who will be presented to you have all fulfilled the conditions prescribed for admission to the award for which they are so presented.
I, David Hill, Deputy Chancellor of the University of Adelaide, by virtue of the power committed to me by the University, confirm that each graduate is admitted to the rank and privileges of a holder of the award in the University of Adelaide for which they are so presented. I call on the Dean and Head of the Adelaide Dental School, Professor Richard Logan, to present the graduates.
Deputy Chancellor, I, Dean and Head of the Adelaide Dental School, Professor Richard Logan, present to you graduates from the Adelaide Dental School. To the degree of Bachelor of Oral Health, Abby Rose Dunleavy. And Lai Tang. To the degree of Bachelor of Dental Surgery, Saurabh Bakri. Christine Li Ling Chu. Xin Lai. And Ziming Lam. To the Graduate Certificate in Oral Health Science, Gabriella Caruso. Donna Dededic. Phoebe Dwyer Monaghan. Kathleen Beth Johns Forbes. Whitney Lee. And Madeline Brittany Claire Rosser. To the degree of Master of Philosophy Dentistry for a thesis entitled Impact of Malocclusion on Daily Events Among Brazilian Adolescents, Jujarapu Snehaja. Deputy Chancellor, this concludes the graduates from the Adelaide Dental School.
Deputy Chancellor, I, Professor Paul Coram, Professor of Accounting from the Adelaide Business School, present to you graduates from the Adelaide Business School. To the Professional Certificate in Defence Industry Leadership, Jessica Mates. And Stephen Mullins. To the Graduate Certificate in Business Administration, Susan Olson. To the Graduate Certificate in Applied Project Management, Isabel Felicie Marie Madeleine Deveur Albert. And Elena Fernandez Lopez. To the Graduate Diploma in Professional Accounting, T. Lan Fung Lee. To the Graduate Diploma in Innovation and Entrepreneurship, Nicole Ann Rizzo-Gray. To the degree of Master of Wine Business, Vedant Rajgopal Kalantri. Tanya Little. Yi Yung Liu. Jingni Xiong. And Peng Jiao. To the degree of Master of Professional Accounting, Jaslyn Celeste Go. Yen Yin Lo. Jack Christopher McGowan. Jane Niwas Menjoro. And Jia Shan Chow. To the degree of Master of International Management, Danica Buku Hill. Yi Lok Adrian Leung. And Edwin Henry Wise. To the degree of Master of Innovation and Entrepreneurship, Lokesh Babu Govindaswamy Rangaswamy. And Bhumin Patel. To the degree of Master of Finance and Business Economics, Yue Liu. And Yue Hao Lu. To the degree of Master of Finance, Amro Mohammed Salah Mohammed Ahmed Ali. Nian Ha Huang. And Xin Yuan Chao. To the degree of Master of Marketing, Yang Yang Chen. Tian Yi Han. Amelia Klein. Brandon James Lord. Dersia Naya Musa. Tan Phuong Lee. Xiao Hang Wong. And Luona Zhai. To the degree of Master of Commerce Accounting, Emmy Fuller. To the degree of Master of Commerce, Ardiv Ramadhan Fernandi. Leah Fernando. And Jia Yi Yung. To the degree of Master of Business Administration, International Trade and Development, Suman Roy. To the degree of Master of Business Administration, Michael Ihan Yi Chukwu Amanze. Xiaofang Deng. Frank Howard Gordon. Wei He. Andrew John McKenna. And Angelina Serafina Zucco. To the degree of Adelaide Master of Business Administration, Sarah Curtis Fawley. To the degree of Master of Applied Project Management, Project Systems, Cindy May Paolo. And Rakshitha Rajakumar. To the degree of Master of Applied Project Management, Jacqueline Williams. To the degree of Master of Applied Finance, Yusha Gu. Linky Lay. Jingyu Lin. Jiawei Law. Muhammad Shadur Rahman. Yidin Wong. Fan Yang. Matthew John Zamparelli. and Wenkai Zhu. To the degree of Master of Applied Innovation and Entrepreneurship, Asitha Rohan Arachchi Apulhamaji Don. To the degree of Master of Accounting and Marketing, Lu Yao Chen. Wing Nam Ho. Liu Zhenrei. And Lazni Mindula Wirakun. To the degree of Master of Accounting and Finance, Kondula Ahuja. Leiyan Bao. Puramit Singh Bindura. Yingjuan Kui. Venkat Aravind Reddy Donthri Reddy. Ling Yong Fei. Wei Chan He. Benjamin David Hughes. Ria Jane. No Jiang. Gurpreet Kaur. Eldos K. Sarju. Jia-Jo Lee. Smit Hermant Mestri. Usma Salim. Amandeep Singh. Ramandeep Singh. Smitri Singh. Chin Su. Prem Narayan Sudindra Babu. Bharath Guad Tatipamula. Revanth Gutpa Thanaku. Bei Chui Wong. Hao Shen Wong. Runzi Wong. Zijin Wong. And Zilin Zhang. To the degree of Master of Accounting, Lei Fang. Joshua Aaron Fernandez. Jialu Li. Bapuji Deepak Mane. Priyanka Pramod Nalawade. Xiaoying Su. Wang Siwi. Ru Fei Wu. Yi Wu. And Linfei Zhong. To the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, for the thesis entitled The Lived Experience of Postpartum Distress, an Integrated Approach to Social and Psychological Support in the Workplace and Community, Tiffany Lee D'Souza Machado. For a thesis entitled Related Party Transactions, State Ownership, the Cost of Corporate Debt and Corporate Tax Avoidance, Evidence from Vietnam, Nguyen T. Mi Trinh. For a thesis entitled Advancing the Understanding of Family Businesses' Psychological Foundations, Ayusha Salim. For a thesis entitled Exploring the Forces Shaping the Modern University, the Existential Challenges of Thought Leaders Managing the Foundational Values with the Functional Drivers, a case study of South Australia, Kiem Ben Lin Tay. And for a thesis entitled Chinese Postgraduate Accounting Students Learning in Australian Universities, their backgrounds, learning orientations and learning approaches, Yuki Wei. Deputy Chancellor, this concludes the graduates from the Adelaide Business School and for this ceremony.
Well, what a happy occasion that is. I don't think I've smiled so much in one day since my wedding day. It's frozen on your face, but it's lovely to enjoy that all with you, and congratulations once again. Well, at each one of these ceremonies, one of our graduates is privileged to be asked to be the valedictorian. And earlier you would have seen Angelina Zucker accept her Masters of Business Administration, her MBA, and she will be kindly giving to us the valedictorian address on behalf of today's cohort of graduates. So thank you, Angelina.
Good afternoon. Mr. David Hill, Deputy Chancellor, Professor Peter Hoy, AC, Vice-Chancellor and President, distinguished guests, fellow graduates, family and friends. I'm honoured to have this opportunity to share a few brief insights about my time here at the University of Adelaide today. Firstly, I too would like to acknowledge that the land that we meet on today is the traditional land of the Kaurna people, and to pay my sincere respects to their elders, past, present and emerging. To my fellow graduates, today marks a significant occasion as we take time to celebrate our individual and collective achievements as scholars, and to reflect upon the privileges that we've enjoyed as students here at the University of Adelaide. In doing so, we appreciate the contribution and the sacrifices of the many who've gone before us to provide us with the freedom to envision our preferred future and the opportunity to pursue our ambition. As a first-generation Australian, this is not lost on me. Today, I dedicate this honour to my late parents, Salvatore and Teresa, who migrated here to Australia from southern Italy in search of a better life for their family. Their values of faith, family, generosity and hard work have remained as strong pillars in my life and have been trustworthy companions as I've embraced the challenges of juggling my MBA alongside of my work leading one of Australia's busiest touring ensembles, the Australian String Quartet in residence here at the Orator Conservatorium, University of Adelaide. In 2015, with the generous support of the University of Adelaide's MBA Emerging Leadership Scholarship, I set off on a quest for personal development and new knowledge. What I didn't realise at the time was just how many of my tightly held assumptions and old ideas would be challenged along the way. If I'm honest, at times this felt a little more like a bitter pill than a soothing elixir. But looking back now, these seemingly small but cumulative adjustments have truly changed my life. I recall fondly a particularly challenging group project, which in the interest of time can be titled "A Musician, an Engineer and a Banker Walked into a Deadline." Suitably traumatic for our trio of Type A personalities, this shared learning experience yielded priceless insights about purpose, process, and managing stakeholder expectations. It was these opportunities to collaborate with an incredibly diverse and talented student cohort, and to be inspired by a passionate and dedicated team of academics that have opened my eyes to new ways of seeing the world. And friends, today, the way we see the world really matters. As the leader of a nationally funded small to medium arts organisation, I've observed that volatility, uncertainty, complexity and ambiguity are the status quo. As artists, our introduction to this way of life is kind of a trial by fire that kicks in when we complete our undergraduate studies and dive headlong into pursuing our art as a vocation. As I reflect upon the past 18 months and the effect that this has had on our society, my learning within the MBA has allowed me to see with further clarity my role as a leader and the emergent opportunities for fellow artists who are masters at working in such dynamic operating contexts and with creativity, empathy, collaboration and innovation. Indeed, as we envision the future together, we have a great responsibility and a privilege as scholars and alumni to stand on the shoulders of those who have gone before us. From this vantage, let us see with greater clarity the challenges and the opportunities ahead, and let us play our own unique part in creating the solutions to serve our society. I wish to extend my hearty congratulations to you all for your incredible achievements and to offer my best wishes for your future endeavours. As we close, I invite all the graduates to join me as we stand to show our appreciation and thanks to our family and friends, our leaders, our teachers, mentors, and to everyone who has played a part in supporting our academic achievements. Please join me.
Thank you, Angelina, for an outstanding address. It's now my great pleasure to congratulate all of you, our graduates here today. Be proud of what you have worked to achieve, and as Jennifer said, remember those who have helped you to where you are today. It's a wonderful day to celebrate with the special people in our lives, either here or afar. And on behalf of the university community, I wish you all every success in your future lives and careers. It's worth reflecting that as graduates of the University of Adelaide, you join over 150,000 alumni right around the world in more than 135 countries. And we hope that you will also be great ambassadors of the University of Adelaide, wherever your career and life takes you. On your behalf, ladies and gentlemen, I'd very much like to thank our mace bearer, our valedictorian, our orator, Jennifer, very much for their addresses today. Also, all those who have worked so hard to make today run so smoothly. Now, what I'd like to do is to turn the tables on what Angelina did and ask all of us, our friends, family, relatives, to stand and to honour our graduates today. So if you would join me in congratulating them. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for that. I'd ask you to remain standing if you would, and please also graduates, would you be upstanding as well? Because we will now have the academic recession. After the academic recession, if you could just remain at your seats, please, and you'll be directed to the exit. So on behalf of the university, I now declare this congregation adjourned. Thank you.